A truly evil thing happened to American fried chicken in the 1960s. What had been a national classic for 100 years got reinvented as a greasy wad of chemical additives. There's no denying that it was tasty, but the problem is that it has become the benchmark by which other fried chicken is judged. Before the fast food invasion, Americans had been competing in state fairs and winning awards with chicken that was nothing like fast food. What I've done here is fuse the popularized flavors of KFC with the superior pre-KFC cooking method. Yes, I said superior, not greasy, light, delicate, tender, and incredibly moist with a crunchy coating.
Into the bottom of the pressure cooker, I'm going to put a couple pieces of celery, carrots, onion slices here, a couple bay leaves, clove of garlic, basically your usual mirepoix mixture, only with clove of garlic and some thyme. And then I've got another Norstock cube. Yeah, I'm starting to get in the habit of using these things out, so it's okay, it's just for the background. This is just so that the chicken doesn't lose flavor by being steamed away in plain water. You want it to make sure that it keeps its chickeny flavor when you're doing this. Now I put a steamer basket down. I might have to shuffle the vegetables around a little bit so that it fits. There we go. And I should probably fill the water up in here first. The chicken has been washed already. You don't need to dry it because it's going to be steamed, but you should always wash off chicken because it accumulates a lot of bacteria on it in the packaging process. So when it comes to temperature, as you can see from the steam pouring out of it, this is when you lower the heat and begin counting the time. And after 30 minutes you pop the lid, and this is what you get. Now these have to be removed to a bowl and cooled down a little bit, leave them at room temperature for a little bit, then put them into the refrigerator. One of the big tricks to this is that you're going to grind up all of the herbs that are together here, along with the peppercorns and the salt and the sugar, all of it. You want it to all be as fine as the flour that you're going to mix this up with. For each 30 grams of flour, you're going to add a tablespoon of polenta and a teaspoon of baking powder, not baking soda, baking powder. And then we put all the rest of the seasonings in here and mix this together. I have 45 grams here of egg white. I actually weighed it out because the ratio here is important. I'm using 90 milliliters of kefir, which is similar to buttermilk in the United States. So the ratio is 1 part of egg white to 2 parts of kefir. Now, here's where you make the decision. You either put half a teaspoon of salt in it, or you start putting some MSG in it. I'm going to put half a teaspoon of MSG in mine. So this is a multiple stage process here. We have the chicken that was previously pressure cooked. I'm going to roll this in some of the buttermilk and egg white, and then I'm going to put it in the seasoned flour mix. And we're going to set it off to a plate and repeat this for the other pieces. When you have chicken pieces finished and lined up over there, now you're going to go back into here again, and then back into the flour one more time. And after they've gone through the flour a second time, you leave them on a wire rack like this to dry. You still see some white flour on some of them right now. As they sit here and the moisture comes up through the flour, it will turn them yellow, partly from the turmeric and the other ingredients. And when you're actually ready to fry them, that baking powder will have activated through the flour, and it'll give you that crunchy coating. And here's the same chicken, just a little while later. Don't overcrowd your fryer. If you have a small one, do a couple pieces at a time. 155 degrees Celsius oil temperature. And I'm going to drain them here. And then they're going to go onto the container here and start putting these in the oven to keep warm. And this is the second big key of this, because you don't have a heat lamp, but you can use your oven. It works the same way. Also look for my cocktail book, Cocktails of the South Pacific and Beyond, Advanced Mixology, available through Amazon online.